All right, big news coming in. Massive crackdown by the Election Commission of India on top bureaucrats to ensure level playing field in elections. Sends out a strong message that the general elections 2024 will be conducted on a level playing field. No compromise will be allowed. EC removes DGP West Bengal, who was removed from active election duty earlier during West Bengal Assembly elections in 2016 and Lok Sabha elections in 2019. Now, walking the talk, the Election Commission flexes muscles by ordering removal of Home Secretary in Gujarat, in Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand, who are all holding charges in respective Chief Minister's office. Big crackdown there on multiple officers, to start with the top Bengal cop. As we hear it, for the moment, all the top bureaucrats, has been a big reshuffle there. As the Election Commission of India carries out a big crackdown only to ensure level playing field in this election, sending out a strong message that the 2024 general elections will be conducted on a fair platform. No compromise. In fact, the Election Commission there, first removing DGP of West Bengal, who was removed from active election duty earlier during West Bengal Assembly. And then flexing its muscle further, the EC has also ordered for removal of the Home Secretary in Gujarat, in Uttar Pradesh, in Bihar, in Jharkhand, Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand, who are holding charges in respective Chief Minister's office. Big update there coming, as we see in the first, top Mamta's aide, the DGP of West Bengal, has now been moved out. As we see, the election commissioners have been appointed in a fresh appointment. Right after the two of them were appointed, the election dates were announced, all starting from April 16, going to the 2nd of June. So nearly 45 days, 7 phases of the election. The Election Commission of India not taking a chance in a big move and flexing its muscles, has really shuffled several top-level officers to ensure a fair playing field. Aishwarya Paliwal joining us more on that. Aishwarya, give us more of the kind of churns that's been initiated by the Election Commission of India ahead of polls.
Well, let me tell you, one of the things, Nabila, that we have been seeing over the past few days is that the Election Commission has been speaking about the fact that they will make sure that this election is a fair election. They also have been speaking about the fact that they have noticed some of the officers over the past few years, they have noticed that they have had a biased opinion. With regards to that, some of the we are seeing some of the top officials in states like Gujarat and states like Maharashtra have now been removed. One of the key people, the BMC commissioner, has also been removed by the Election Commission. And let me also tell you, when we speak about the elections, then the person in charge is the Election Commission and CEC Rajiv Kumar. So they are the ones, their order is the final order, and we are seeing great shuffling taking place across the states. Some of the top states, naming being the states of Maharashtra, the states of Goa, we are seeing top officials being now shuffled and removed because of the Election Commission order.
All right. Thanks very much, Aishwarya, for joining us on that. As we see massive crackdown by the Election Commission of India. But tell us a little more, Aishwarya, if you're with us, about the two officers, the election commissioners who've been appointed. Is it their decision, a quick turnaround right after they were appointed as the election commissioners, we see?
Well, definitely, we are seeing how from the day that they have joined the Election Commission, there have been spate of meetings which are now taking place. And both of them also making sure that because they have such rich history behind them, they are obviously making sure that they do give their points. And with those points, we are now seeing this massive crackdown taking place. One of the other things that the Election Commission this time is doing around, Nabila, is the fact that it's also using AI, which means social media platforms is something which the Election Commission is now keeping a hawk's eye on. And the officers, close to 2,000 of them across the country, Nabila, have been given the diktat that they can now make sure that they ask political parties and candidates to immediately remove content from social media if it violates the MCC. So that's also something which now is being done by the Election Commission.
All right. If you could break it down for us yet again, the officers who have been removed and replaced with immediate effect, have they been moved out, Aishwarya? Multiple officers from different states, to start with the DGP of West Bengal.
Well, West Bengal, Nabila, let me tell you, has been one of the states where the Election Commission has been keeping a hawk's eye. And close to 10% of the total forces which have been deployed for Lok Sabha this year, 10% of it, which is a massive number, is now being deployed in the state of West Bengal. Let me tell you, sources in Election Commission have told India Today that they believe that the state of West Bengal might see some kind of violence, and that's the reason why this decision has been taken. They have been speaking with a lot of people on the ground, and they have been getting the feedback. On the basis of that, we are seeing the DGP of West Bengal now being removed by the Election Commission. Election Commission over the past few months has been speaking with everyone on ground, and they believe one of the states which could be a troublesome state this time in Lok Sabha is the state of West Bengal. Also, the other state that they are now looking very keenly at is the state of Maharashtra. We are seeing massive changes taking place there also. The opposition, obviously, Nabila, raising fingers, Sharad Pawar's faction saying, why are you holding elections in so many phases? But the Election Commission believes that after West Bengal, one of the states that they do need to keep an eye on is the state of Maharashtra.
All right. Thanks very much, Aishwarya, for joining us on that. Election Commission removing DGP of West Bengal, who was removed earlier from active election duty, and multiple other changes, starting from ordering the removal of Home Secretary in Gujarat, in Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, who are all holding charges in respective place. They are currently holding positions at the Chief Minister's offices. They are all going to be replaced right ahead of polls.